dignitaries on stage, and a warm welcome to our Honorable Minister of Commerce, Shri Piyush Goyal. I request you to please come on stage. Our Chairman, SRTEPC, Shri Bhardesh Dodia. Vice Chairman, SRTEPC, Shaleen Toshniwal, and our immediate past Chairman, SRTEPC, Shri Dhirubhai Shah. Please welcome on stage. And we shall begin with the lighting of the lamp. The lighting of a lamp, of course, as we all know, is a very beautiful and auspicious ritual. It's to eliminate the darkness, and it's to welcome positivity, light, positivity, and of course, prosperity. Thank you so much. I also request you to please, I humbly request you to please stand as we are now going to have the national anthem played for us.
Jana Gana Mana Adhinayak Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchala Jaladhi Taranga तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I request you all to please be seated as we begin. Welcome, sir. So good to have you here with us. Thank you so much for honoring us on this prestigious occasion. Work on a good prose has 3 steps: a musical stage when it is composed, an architectonic one when it is built, and a textile one when it is woven. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Christine Zedek, and I'm truly honored to be here and be your host this afternoon for this amazing, amazing event for the SRTEPC Export Award function. Thank you. Our textile industry is deeply rooted in a rich and vibrant tradition, renowned for its exquisite craftsmanship and diverse weaving techniques. From the intricate handlooms of Banaras to the vibrant silks of Kanchipuram, Indian textiles carry stories and artistry throughout their threads. This legacy transcends mere tradition, embracing cutting-edge innovation, while we are witnessing advancements in sustainable textile production, technical textiles, and even space-age materials, propelling India as a global leader in textile technology. So as we are here for this event, we all know that this is truly, truly an honor to be here. And SRTEPC is one of the oldest export promotion councils in India, formed in 1954 by stalwarts from Indian textile sector. The council is an EPC promoting exports of MMF textile products, that is fibers, yarns, fabrics, and made-ups, including home textiles and technical textiles from India. SRTEPC has also been assigned the role of promoting exports of technical textiles by the Government of India. So SRTEPC Export Award function, as you all know, is an annual function that is recognizing and honoring outstanding performances in its member exporters of MMF textiles and technical textiles. And that is why we all gathered here to celebrate and honor all those who have put their efforts and have performed in an excellent way. So can we have a round of applause for this once again, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you all are as excited as I am because this is truly a moment that we all have been waiting for. And this is, of course, for the year 2022-23. So now I would like to have all of you, as you are seated here, we are going to be having our first person who will be giving us the welcome address. I would like to introduce to you Shri Dhirubhai R. Shah. He is the immediate past chairman, SRTEPC. Shri Dhirubhai Raichand Shah is the managing director of Shehlon Silk Industries Limited, Surat. He has held the Delton Hotel Daman and he has been serving as a board member of the council since 2016. He is the immediate past chairman council for the past 2 years and has actively been involved in various activities for the council, including export promotional programs. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as he gives us the welcome address. Welcome, sir. How are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you.
Sorry. Shri Piyush Goyal ji, Honorable Union Minister, Commerce and Industry, Textile, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. Shri Bhadresh Dodia, Chairman SRTEPC. Shri Rakesh Mehra, being honored today with Exemplary Contribution Award. Shri Salim Tosniwal, Vice Chairman SRTEPC. Former Chairman and members of the Council. Senior government officials, foreign dignitaries, award winners, media, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I warm welcome to all of you present here today. Honorable Union Minister Shri Piyush Goyal ji, on behalf of SRTEPC and MMF Textile Fraternity, I welcome you. Thank you for giving your valuable time to be with us today on the occasion of annual export award function, despite your busy schedule. Sir, I would like to place on record that with your hard work and support, the country could achieve for the first time an export target of 400 billion US dollar set by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. I am sure that with your entire efforts and direction, the nation will not only achieve 2 trillion US dollar, but will surpass it by 2030. I congratulate you and assure you all support from MMF textile sector towards the achieving the export goal. Congratulations, Shri Rakesh Mehra ji, on being honored today with the Exemplary Contribution Award. Your sincere contribution and generous service to the industry have always been exceptional. It is our tradition to recognize the export achievers amongst our hardworking and enterprising members. I welcome, congratulate the award winner for your excellent and tenacious efforts to boost the exports from the country. You have been contributing in nation building not only by bringing home much needed forex, but you are also providing a second highest employment in the country. The Synthetic and Rayon Textile Export Promotion Council has been rendering valuable service to his member for 7 decades. Now, this has been a long journey in promotion to exports of the man-made fiber and blended textiles from the country and helping members to increase the export with changing time and ecosystem globally. The Council has also been widening its functions and scope of service to meet the aspiration and requirement of its member. I am thankful to government for having a faith on functioning and credibility of the Council. As a testimony, the government has given an additional responsibility to the Council by mandating SRTEPC for export promotion of technical textile. We are thankful to government and Council will certainly live up to your expectation and committed to increase export of technical textile. The SRTEPC has been aggressively tracking the expanding international market in export front, which is helping the Council in getting a popularity among the International Trade Association, industry bodies, buyers and importers. I am confident that with the support from the government and hard work of members, the Council will be able to achieve export of $21 billion by 2030. One of the steps towards increasing export of MMF textile and technical textile by the Council is to bring more textile units on board to export and give hand-holding to a large number of exporters. In this direction, Council is trying to reach out pan-India units by way of conducting a membership drive, seminar and webinar under the personal guidance of the Chairman, Sri Bhadresh Dodia. The Council is making good progress in bringing more units to Councils, being the like to touch 5,000 members in 2024. I urge entire MMF textiles and technical textile fraternity to get connected with SRTEPC for taking a export of the country to new heights. With these few words, I would like to welcome you all once again and conclude my welcome speech. Thank you.
Firstly, thank you so much, sir, for allowing me to leave. It was so sweet of you. And thank you for setting the context for us. Please give him a warm applause. Once again, thank you so much, sir. Now, recently, we had a grandeur event, okay, and this was the logo launch of SRTEPC Rebranding. Okay, now this was a huge, huge event, and I have to say, this was rebranded into MATEXIL, and we had used this technology. It was a high technology. It was a huge approach that we had used, which actually created waves in the textile industry, and I have to say, it's all thanks to Sri Bhadresh Dodia. So please, it was his vision alone. So of course it is teamwork, I have to say that, but I would like you to have a glimpse of this because this is what it was, the grand event, and I want you to have a look and you can see for yourself.
आज मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा भद्रेश जी आपने टेक्नोलॉजी का यूज किया जब नई जनरेशन आती है तो वही देखने को मिलता है खुल जा सिम सिम जैसा कुछ लगा मुझे भी जब मैं यहाँ आई तो मुझे लगा कि टच करने से क्या नया आने वाला है
Friends, to elevate SRTEPC to a greater height, let us all come together and witness this historic moment.
The new logo is password encrypted, and the access to the password requires the handprint of Honorable Minister of State, Srimati Darshana Jadhav. The new logo is password encrypted, and the access to the password requires the handprint of Honorable Minister of State, Srimati Darshana Jadhav.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the new brand identity, MATEXIL. Can we have a huge round of applause?
So what did you think? Can I hear what you thought with your hands? Wonderful, right? I thought so too, and thank you so much, Piyush ji. I hope you liked it because you missed it and we missed you. So we wanted this for you especially to see it. So thank you so much, and your smile says it all. So thank you. See, everybody smile like him. Look at that smile. Isn't it wonderful? Seeing him, I feel like smiling nonstop. So thank you so much, sir. And with that, since I mentioned so already, I would like to introduce and invite on the dais for our very special address, Shri Bhadresh Dodia, but I will say a little bit about him before he comes here. So Shri Bhadresh Dodia has a vibrant personality. He is a visionary in himself, and he boasts over 18 years of experience in the textile industry. He earned his Bachelor of Business Administration degree from Schiller International University, London, and oversees the international business and financial aspects of the Dodia Group, which includes textile, chemical, and plastic recycling segments. Now, he has made a significant contribution to the entire MMF textile and technical textile industry, elevating SRTEPC's visibility to new heights. Through his extensive knowledge and practical experience, Mr. Dodia established a strong reputation among major trade bodies and organizations. He closely collaborated with the Union Ministers of Textiles, Commerce, and Industry to address industry issues. Mr. Dodia's expertise in developing the export markets and finance also made him a notable figure on the international front. And as the youngest elected member of SRTEPC, Mr. Dodia is a visionary and one of the most active chairmen among all of EPCs. He holds prominent positions in CII, Citi, FISI, SEMA, and other organizations. Mr. Dodia's leadership, guidance, and vision as chairman of SRTEPC will undoubtedly felicitate the growth of man-made fiber textiles and technical textile sectors. So everybody put your hands together for the young visionary Shri Bhadresh Dodia, and let us welcome him with warm applause. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir.
Good afternoon to all ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Minister Piyush ji, it gives me immense pleasure to address you on this special occasion of Council Export Award function. At the outset, I extend my sincere thanks to Shri Piyush Goyal ji, Honorable Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution and Textile, who took out time from his extremely busy schedule and pressing commitments to be with us today. Sir, I know you made a special efforts to be here, so thank you very much. Sir, your presence today amidst is highly encouraging and motivating for all of us. We are indeed grateful for you, sir. I welcome Srimati Ruprashi, Textile Commissioner, all the award winners, all the participants, representative from press and media, and member of Committee of Administration of Council, including special invites and past chairmen. I congratulate all the export award winners for their outstanding performance despite challenges in global market. Sir, I would like to begin the talk with BharatTex 2024. BharatTex 2024 is a global event to be held from February 26 to 29 in New Delhi. The event is going to be the biggest textile event in the world with the with an area of about 2 lakh square meter covering the entire textile value chain. The 4-day event is expected to get over 3,500 exhibitors, 3,000 overseas buyers, and more than 40,000 trade advisors. BharatTex is ably supported by Ministry of Textiles, Government of India. BharatTex 2024 is inspired by 5F vision of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. That is farm to fiber to factory to fashion to foreign. Honorable Minister, as a result of your guidance and support, BharatTex was an original idea, is now taking concrete shape and is geared to become one of the most successful events India has ever produced. I'm glad to share with you that against the target of 10,000 square meter given to our council, we have already sold out an area of around 9,000 square meter. And we are confident that we will not only achieve the target given to us, but we will surpass it. We are also receiving confirmation from buyers from many countries to participate in BharatTex 2024. Honorable Minister, due to your support, many of Indian missions abroad are actively participating in promoting BharatTex and helping each EPCs in conducting roadshows. Our council has successfully organized many roadshows international and domestically. Myself, as a co-chair of core committee that has been constituted to organize BharatTex, take this opportunity to thank you, sir, on the behalf of all textile EPCs for your support and guidance. I will now briefly touch upon some important aspect related to exports. Indian economy. While we enter the new year 2024, 2023 was a good year for economy of our country, underlining a strong economic growth, stable rupee and surging capital market. In fact, the performance of our country's economy defied expectation. Amongst other factors, strong capex push combined with rising consumption has held this growth. The RBI has pegged a growth rate of 7%, which is amongst the fastest in the world for FY 2024. Most of the international credit rating agencies have predicted a very healthy growth rate for our economy for FY 24. We extend our thanks to the government for its economic policies and various initiatives that has led to this growth. Investments by corporate India is increased, catalyzed by schemes like PLI. Inflation seems under control. Exports have started rebounding. We thank Honorable Minister Piyush Goyal ji for his encouragement and passion for our country's growth, export growth. Outlook for 2024 looks equally promising. While economy in India is doing well, the global economy continues to be challenging with new developments emerging rapidly. Runaway inflation across the developed countries have forced their central bank to raise the interest rates, and this has caused the global slowdown. The IMF expect 2024 growth at 2.9%. Post-COVID, when the world has recovered remarkably, the Russian-Ukraine and now Israel-Hamas war has dragged the world economy away from its recovery path. Exporters of man-made fiber textiles and technical textiles are required to adapt themselves to this difficult situation and have to build up strategies to survive and sustain in export market. It is a matter of deep concern that many countries are looking inwards and have started become protectionist. However, on a positive note, that the fear of recession in developed countries has receded as the monetary tightening have almost ended. Therefore, exporters of MMF textiles can look forward towards 2024 with optimism. Exports of man-made fiber textiles and technical textiles. Sir, India man-made fiber textile industry is witnessing a vibrant expansion. Today, we are able to produce all types of synthetic fiber, be it polyester, viscose, nylon, or acrylic. Export of man-made fiber textile in 2022-23 touched 5.8 billion, and technical textile touched 2.5 billion. However, it is heartening to note that the rate of decline in export of man-made textiles have come down significantly in the current financial year. That is from April to October as per the export data released by government. Export of MMF textiles during April to October 2023 have touched 3.1 billion as compared to 3.4 billion during the same period last year, registering a negative growth of 9.4% vis-a-vis the annual negative growth of 15%. Likewise, the export of technical textile touched 1.5 billion during April to October 23 as compared to 1.5 billion during the same period last year, registering a positive growth of 0.5%. Honorable Minister, we are confident that the export of MMF textile will cross 6 billion and the export of technical textile will cross about 3 billion. Further, Honorable Minister, I am glad to inform you that the Council will make its best efforts to increase export of MMF textile to 11 billion and export of technical textile to 10 billion by 2030, the target that is given by Government of India to our Council. We are confident that with the hard work and dynamism of our members, we will achieve these targets. As we all know, friends, that all the products covered under PLI scheme for textile and clothing are from MMF textiles. I am glad to share with you, Honorable Minister, that more than 55 companies from MMF textiles and technical textiles have applied for PLI scheme who are our prominent members. And all these companies, we are hand-holding them and providing the necessary guidance and being a bridge between Ministry of Textiles and the industry. Request for policy, sir. I would like to draw your attention towards some challenges in export community today. I would like to begin with an extremely serious situation being faced by exporters of textiles on account of steep increase in sea freight rate. Last few days, ship carrying cargoes through Red Sea are being attacked by militants. Red Sea is one of the busiest routes that connects Europe and Asia through Suez Canal. As a result of these attacks, ships are avoiding to pass through the Red Sea and taking extra nautical miles detouring around Africa. This has led to an increase in transit time by 2 to 3 weeks. Freight rates have gone up by 400 to 500%. Premium for insurance have gone up from 0.2% to 1.15% and threatens to increase the shipping costs for exporters. As a matter of fact, freight rates for European ports from India have already increased by significant numbers. At least $3,000 to $4,000 increase per container to Europe is a huge ask for any exporters to take a hit or to an importer. So currently the market is realigning, sir. This is a cautious situation for all of us. We all are saying wait and watch while our cargo is being holded at our factory doorsteps. Even if someone willing to pay 3,000 are not able to get vessels. So this has led to a great disruption for all our textile community. Sir, we just concluded a meeting conveyed by Commerce Secretary and we have conveyed our problems to them and probable solutions, what we can work towards it. We would also request you to please cover the entire value chain of textile and clothing under interest equalizing scheme. Sir, FIBC, which is flexible bulk cargo, is important technical textile products. It falls under Chapter 63 of ITC. All products falling under Chapter 63 are eligible to get benefits of ROSTL scheme. However, FIBC is not covered under ROSTL. The product does not get the benefit of ROTEP scheme or ROSTL. They are, sir, excluded from either of the scheme. Actually, in Chapter 63, in front of FIBC, the mention is blank under ROSTL and ROTEP rates. So we have represented, sir. We have represented time and again. Sir, this is extremely important sector for India. It's a labor intensive. Currently, we are serving world market with 1.5 billion export in FIBC. And we can assure you, sir, with this support, immediate next year, we will touch 4 billion on this because, yes, sir, every. I would also request for the inclusion of some home textile products falling under ITC code 9404 under ROSTL scheme, sir. They are of the nature which is very important and already been covered with others. We would request you to extend ROSTL scheme and ROTEP scheme by 3 years, sir. Recently, it was announced to extend till June to have a larger. Sir, with the support from the government and the entrepreneurship and dynamism of our members' export of MMF textile and technical textile, we will grow and achieve its true potential. In conclusion, I would like to once again congratulate all export winners and thank Honorable Minister Shri Piyush Goyal ji for being with us today. Also, I thank all the participants. Wish you a happy new year. Thank you once again.
See the height difference. So thank you so much, sir, for that insight and for your concerns that you have addressed. And I'm sure this is something that shall be looked into. And thank you for paying attention, sir. So sweet of you. So we are so happy to be here once again. Can we have a round of applause? We need energy, people. We're so happy to be here, right? Because right now I'm going to introduce and welcome on the dais a very, very special person, and we all know who I'm talking about. But before that, before we have him come and speak with us, I would like to also at the same time invite our chairman, vice chairman, and immediate past chairman to do the honors of presenting a memento to our Honorable Minister, Shri Piyush Goyal. So we'd like to present a memento to him right now.
Just clap your hands.
Thank you so much.
Just clap your hands.
Now, before I have Sir come up and speak with all of us, I would like to give you all an insight to the key milestones under his tenure. Shri Piyush Goyal is the Minister of Commerce and Industry, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Textiles, the Leader of the House, Rajya Sabha. He has previously held the Ministry of Railways, Finance, Corporate Affairs, Coal, Power, New and Renewable Energy, and Mines. India clocked its highest ever exports of about $776 billion in 2022 and 23. Under his tenure, he led the signing of a free trade agreement, FTA, with UAE, the fastest ever negotiated FTA globally, and India-Australia Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement, ECTA, India's first agreement with a developed country after a decade. Wow. Oh, he oversaw the launch of production-linked incentive, PLI schemes to boost Make in India. As the Minister of Railways, he helped India achieve the best ever safety record of 0 passenger deaths in railway accidents. And as Power, Coal and New and Renewable Energy Minister, he successfully implemented the world's largest LED bulb distribution program, Ujala. That is amazing. So please welcome to the dais our Honorable Minister, the dynamic Honorable Minister of ours. So welcome, sir. So good to have you with us.
Thank you very much. My younger brother, Badresh Dodia ji, chairman of, अब मेरे ऑफिस ने भी देखो क्या गलती की है, SRTEPC लिखा है फिर अभी भी, Chairman of MATEXIL. Excellent. Shri Shalin Toshniwalji, Shri Dhirubhai Shah, all my various friends from the industry, Suresh Kotakji, Mr. Udeshi, Narendra Goenkaji, Rakesh Mehraji, Jay, Mansukh Dodia, thank you for giving us this young man. Anil Rajvanshi ji, Hemant Sharma ji, all the distinguished award winners of today's program, Excellency, the members of the Committee of Administrators, all the participants of today's very important award function, stalwarts from industry, my colleagues from the ministry, Roop Rashi ji, friends from the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I must congratulate Mr. Bhadresh Dodia for his remarkable leadership of this sector, of your council, and the service he's doing to the textile sector as a whole through his stewardship of Bharat Tex 2024. Congratulations. Asli award ka hakdar to Bhadresh hai actually. Truly delighted to be in my hometown in Amchi, Mumbai in the new year. It's a city that never sleeps. It's a city of dreams. And Mumbai has taught us to dream big. Mumbai has always been a city that aspires for transformational results, for big, audacious goals. And I'm truly delighted that all of you collectively have made our industry proud, have made our country proud through the remarkable work that MATEXIL has done over the last 70 years, growing from a very small fledgling little sector to exporting in nearly 150 countries today. And this journey has been full of trials, tribulations. They've had its ups and downs. We faced challenges of every sort, some of which were articulated by Bhadresh Bhai. Of course, that's the tax we have to pay to come to any of these programs. But I'll seriously look at all the issues that you have flagged off. But I think today's function, if I was to try and put it into a small phase, it reflects the never say die spirit of the textile sector. We've had all sorts of problems in the past. There were times when there was even concerns about whether there will be a future for the industry or no. Look at COVID. Everybody was so uncertain. We've had several international conflicts, but after World War II, we had thought chota mota problem hote rahega. We had not imagined a two-front war both in Europe and in Israel through the conflict with Palestine. And on top of it, we had not imagined that we'll have the Houthi rebels coming and creating a problem on the shipping routes around the same time. So these multifarious difficulties only test our true mettle. I know it will be tough, even for the government. You'll appreciate that some of these things are truly beyond our control. I mean, we can try and solve the problem, but we couldn't be guaranteed of how we are going to get the Ukraine conflict off our back or get back the economies of the developed nations on track, many of whom are facing literally recessionary tendencies. But I must say that we continue to grow in India. We continue to have the resilience in Indian industry. We continue to have smiling faces, as Madam rightly pointed out. We continue to have the young entrepreneurs of India full of enthusiasm to make India a developed country by 2047, with an aspiration to grow from a $3.5–4 trillion economy to a $35 trillion economy, continue to be the fastest growing large economy in the country, in the world, and contribute significantly to creating jobs, to business opportunities, to entrepreneurship. And when we look at the MMF sector or technical textile sector, we all are aware that over the years, it is wedging its way very fast, growing very fast to capture the imagination of the world. In fact, Suresh Bhai is sitting here. He's a concerned man about the future. He's a concerned man about the future of the cotton industry. Of course, cotton will have some of its virtues around sustainability, virtues around the variability of cotton in many climate zones. But we are all aware that more than half the market today is taken over by technical products. Probably 70%. 70% of global trade is technical textiles, is man-made fibers, fabrics. And therefore, your sector, and yours is a sector which comprises big and small. We have some of the largest names sitting here. Bhadresh was just telling me that most of your members are either platinum, gold or silver sponsors of BharatTex, and I'd like to thank you and acknowledge you for your big support to BharatTex. But you also care for the small, and collectively this MATEXIL has played a very, very important role in our ambitions for this sector. We have an ambition to double the output of this sector, the textile sector as a whole, to $250 billion. We are very confident of taking up our exports to at least $100 billion. राकेश जी और गोयनका जी स्माइल नहीं कर रहे हैं, कुछ मजा नहीं आया, कुछ चिंता है? इनके मुख पे तो ऑलवेज स्माइल रहते हैं रघुवंशी जी के. आप लोग भी थोड़ा but I am very confident. I know almost all of you personally. I have seen the work you are doing. I have seen the commitment that this sector has. I've seen the enthusiasm, particularly amongst the young amongst you. I've seen the way you've been able to make forays into the international market on products like home textiles, home furnishings. The other day, I was told that possibly in the world we have one of the best market shares in home furnishing and accessories. And we have much, much more potential to grow in that sector. The future is bright. It's ours to capture. It's ours to find innovative solutions, innovative ways to market our product, to brand our product, to come up with newer designs, newer ideas. For that matter, I hope, but it's unrelated, so I don't think any of you should mind. But I see this advertisement of Jaguar almost every day on television. And I think after having watched it 200 times, I still enjoyed the 201st time. The one where they are saying Jaguar lights living room mein lagne wali hai. And it plays up to, rather Jaguar in the living room then plays up to the lighting coming in. When we immediately associate Jaguar with ceramics. We have D-Decor sitting here, Mr. Arora. The way they've been able to market their product, literally starting from exports first, even before they came to the Indian market. I'm only singling out a few because these things come to mind, particularly with television being a great medium to expand the mind share of the sector. I think we all need to now think innovatively. Think how we can look at being much bigger in our ambition, individually and collectively. समस्याएं आएंगी, समस्याएं जाएंगी. बाधाओं से अगर हम चिंता करने लगे तो कभी आगे नहीं जा पाएंगे. When we conceptualized BharatTex, really everybody was skeptical. My own ministry was very, very doubtful. They would come to me after every meeting. साहब इतनी जल्दी तो नहीं हो सकते, हमें 6-8 महीने तो चाहिए तैयार होने के लिए. पर ईमानदारी की बात है कि भद्रेश और नरेंद्र गोयनका ये तो योद्धा की तरह खड़े रहे थे. And a big round of applause to both these gentlemen. They were the pillars who said नहीं ये करेंगे हम. और आज मैं थोड़ा बहुत बातचीत कर रहा था भद्रेश भाई के साथ, तो उन्होंने बताया कि 85% is already sold out. तो मैंने कहा अभी हमारे पास फर्स्ट फ्लोर भी है, वो भी ले लीजिए. बाय द वे फर्स्ट फ्लोर की हाइट ग्राउंड फ्लोर जितनी है, कोई छोटा मोटा ऐसा पिचकू नहीं है. फुल हाइट है, फुल फैसिलिटीज है, एस्केलेटर्स है, लिफ्ट्स है, बहुत सुविधाएं. और मेरे ख्याल से दुनिया में एक मिसाल बनेगा. मैंने काफी कोशिश की रिसर्च करने की, मुझे ऐसा कोई अभी तक नहीं मिला है जिसमें एंड टू एंड जो माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी की विजन है 5F, फार्म टू फाइबर टू फैक्ट्री टू फैशन टू फॉरेन, ये पांचों का समागम, a comprehensive holistic presentation of any country's skills and capabilities across the value chain. I have yet to come across anywhere in the world. There may be exhibitions of big scale that people may be having. But just like India in the past, everybody thought sectorally. So MATEXIL or SRTEPC would have had big exhibitions. We've had exhibitions of AEPC. We've had exhibitions of almost all sectors. The other day, about 6 months ago, I'd come to Geo for an exhibition where I met all my Mumbai textile friends. Hindustan Chamber of Commerce का था. उसमें मुंबई के सब टेक्सटाइल वाले थे, पर बाकी देश में होता था मैं कोई नाम नहीं देखता था. उस दिन थोड़ा मैंने बोल भी दिया था शायद, आई होप किसको बुरा नहीं लगेगा. पुष्प जैन यहाँ है नहीं है, बुलाया नहीं आपने. उन्होंने कितना बुक किया है भारत टेक्स में? पुष्प जैन को अभी फोन कराना, मैं बाहर जाऊंगा तो. ये प्रॉमिस मी आप जितना बोलोगे, और मैंने कहा था मिनिमम कितना बोला था मुझे भी याद नहीं, 1 लाख स्क्वायर फुट या 25,000 स्क्वायर मीटर. तो ये अरविंद वगैरह सब बड़ी कंपनी, अरविंद अकेले का 1000 स्क्वायर मीटर होना चाहिए. रमेश जी हैं इधर? दैट इज सियाराम. हाँ अरविंद तो आपका ही है. हाँ अरविंद ने कितना लिया है? सिल्वर स्पॉन्सर. तो ये पुष्प जैन और पूरा हिंदुस्तान चैम्बर के संपर्क में कौन है यहाँ पे? आप हो. तो मेरा मैसेज लेके जाइए आज ही, तो आपका एक फ्लोर तो फर्स्ट फ्लोर पूरा बुक हो जाएगा एक हॉल का. आपको बड़ा सोचना ही पड़ेगा. और मुझे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. देखो मुझे ना कपड़ा बनाना है ना कपड़ा बेचना है, और वैसे तो मैं कपड़ा खरीदने भी नहीं जाता हूँ, मेरी पत्नी जाती है. तो कभी कभी ये लूज कपड़े अपने होते हैं तो मुझे माफ करना, बिकॉज द मॉडल इज नॉट देयर टू टेस्ट द क्लोथ्स. And then she gets irritated if I, बेचारी जब बुलाते भी है टेलर को तो उस दिन मैं पहुंच ही नहीं पाता हूं टाइम पे घर पे. But what I'm trying to say is that when we work as a team, when we work with the spirit which I've seen in BharatTex, believe me, it can have transformational results for our sector. These 2 advisory groups that we made between cotton and man-made fiber, I think the collective spirit that I see is truly phenomenal. And we have to actionate it by our policies also. For example, recently I was grappling with the issue of anti-dumping duty. on a particular product. Now, there were all sorts of viewpoints, but please remember, unless Indian industry and Indian stakeholders support each other, unless we give value to domestic manufacturer, in the long run, the industry will suffer massively. If we allow any element of our value chain, which is domestic, to die, or don't encourage it to export, the ultimate sufferer, in the short run you may feel, मेरे को थोड़ा बहुत फायदा हो गया, I've gained a little bit. Believe me, in the long run, you will suffer big losses. I'll give you one case in point. There was a time India was a preeminent large manufacturer of APIs, active pharmaceutical ingredients. I think many of us know we had API factories in Mumbai, in Pune, in Gujarat, across the country. We were one of the providers to the world of APIs. We know that we have a northern neighbor with the most non-transparent trading practices, who started dumping APIs into the country at abysmally low prices. This predatory pricing is a practice that is known all over the world. Our pharma industry thought this is great. We earn a little more money. And instead of buying from the domestic manufacturers, they became totally dependent in the hands of another country. I still remember when we were discussing and negotiating RCEP, and we are fortunate that Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi had the capacity and the decisive nature that he was able to walk out of RCEP. Otherwise, imagine what would be our position, all of us. We would all be stuck dependent on imports. I don't think anybody in the room supported RCEP. Whichever stakeholder consultation I said, everybody was mortified that why did the Manmohan Singh government, Congress government, throw India into the RCEP, into the wolf's lair in a way. Originally, we were not even in RCEP. It was the Manmohan Singh Congress government that forced India to become a part of the RCEP negotiation. It is Modi ji who had the guts to walk out of RCEP. And every element of every part of Indian industry was mortified, was worried about their very existence if we had had a floodgates open to imports from non-transparent geographies. But the pharma industry suffered during COVID so badly. When APIs were not available, it would have almost come to a standstill. But for India's ability and resilience to once again get APIs into production into India. And now we are focused on having the entire value chain in our control. We as in the pharma industry, as a nation. And I would strongly urge all of you. Of course, the same applies to the members of the value chain. Please don't overcharge. Because if you overcharge based on any protection that you get, then industry is bound to ditch you, is bound to leave you. It'll have to be a collective effort. And I remember Rakesh ji and all supporting me significantly in one similar problem we had about 6-8 months back. And we were able to amicably support the entire value chain. We were able to draw working relationships by which the raw material suppliers were happy and every element of the value chain was protected. I would urge the entire industry, please support domestic procurement and domestic value within your final product to the highest level possible. And if at all it is possible, I would urge the industry in one of your all industry engagements to consider whether we can have a voluntary, I will not mandate it, a voluntary system by which companies have to declare what is the domestic content of their production and of course an honest declaration. ऐसा नहीं कि मैंने भद्रेश से माल लिया तो मेरा तो 100% डोमेस्टिक है और भद्रेश ने उठा के 90% इंपोर्ट कर दिया. The whole value chain has to be captured. We will have to look at how much of the value chain comes from India, and I do appreciate there may be certain things where we are not competitive, in which case we may import. But I strongly believe that it will ultimately have to be cost competitive also. Michael Porter's theory will prevail. Nations will have their own competitive edge. But bear in mind, particularly when you're dealing with non-transparent economies or economies where a very large element of the cost is directly or indirectly subsidized, like petroleum products being subsidized in some of the countries. There we will have to be conscious that unless we support our own domestic manufacturers, India in the long run will suffer. And of course, you're also eating into India's jobs. You are eating into India's ability to be self-sufficient, and you're putting yourself to future potential risk. Quality also will then automatically improve as more and more investments come into the sector. Each one of you can look at stricter and tighter quality control in your products. We can look at, we already have introduced a number of quality control orders in your sector. I think over the last 2 or 3 years, we've had QCOs for 19 items of geotech, 12 items of protective technical textiles, 20 items of agrotech, and 6 items of medtech products. But I would urge you to come up with more ideas. We can have QCOs for raw material, QCOs for the entire value chain. We can have some horizontal QCOs even for the end product, like apparel and stuff like that. And I don't mean it at all as an element of protection or to reduce or affect any international engagement. The effort is to make sure that consumers get high quality product, get value for money. I'm also Consumer Affairs Minister, so I have to care for the 140 crore consumers of India. And they deserve a better deal. They deserve better products. So I do believe that this is the time. The future of India's textile industry lies in greater degree of investments, greater degree of self-reliance, Atmanirbharta, through the value chain. Incidentally, we have an Atmanirbhar Bharat Utsav being celebrated, which I inaugurated yesterday in Bharat Mandapam from until the 10th of this month. If any of you is visiting Delhi, or if you can visit Delhi, come and have a look. You will be proud of what our artisans, our weavers, our Vishwakarmas are showcasing over there. Truly, you will be proud. Similarly, we have the NTTM mission for promoting new technologies, research, innovation in this sector. Despite having nearly 1,400 crores, I am unable to spend for lack of ideas, for lack of your involvement with newer projects in which we can do R&D. Government is almost spending the entire amount. I would urge all of you, please participate in the NTTM mission. Come up with new research ideas. Tie up with some good institutes of repute, or ETRA or NITRA, all these textile associations. We will support you with modern machinery, the best of machinery, with the best of scientists. We are willing to spend good money to get good technologies developed in India and help you to expand your market footprint, particularly in products which are not yet available in India. So please come up with some good ideas quickly. We have about 2 years more to spend that money, but if you don't start it now, we won't be able to spend it in the next 2 years. So I urge all of you particularly all of you in the value chain at the raw material stage or at the fabric or yarn or the early stages where you can do some new developments for the end use product manufacturers. Probably you can look at better design capabilities to expand your business. There are various elements in which we can support you through our NTTM funds. Samarth is another program I would urge all of you to use. We want industry to be the trainers for the future talent pool that we require. So I ideally prefer that skill development is done as a collaboration between government and industry. Skill development centers, standalone centers cannot do the same skill development that all of you can do. So I urge each one of you, try to have 5, 7 or 10% of your workforce who are trainee workforce, whom you train over a period, certify that you have done the training. We can even moderate the scheme to have different levels of training, longer duration, longer tenures can be brought in. We are open to your ideas, and I would urge you to come up with some suggestions and active participation on the Samarth scheme as well. Friends, our FTA utilization is another area of concern. We have FTAs with Japan, Korea, the ASEAN region, Australia, UAE. Hopefully soon we'll have many more countries coming in the fold of FTAs, some very soon, some over the next few months or years. I would urge you to see how we can enjoy the fruits of that duty-free access in a much larger way. I think the potential is huge. I look at the figures of those countries' imports of the textile sector, and when I find our share being in single digit, sometimes even sub 5%, it really pains me. Can we have a dedicated task force, or can we have all the EPCs together, just like you came together for Bharat Tex, work also with the ministry, with commerce and textiles, and see how we can enjoy the FTA benefits in a much bigger way. How we can expand our share of exports of products in those countries so that we at least become a 30-40% exporter to these countries. And we are happy to receive some good ideas from you towards that end. In fact, one of the ideas that was proposed in the UAE discussions and dialogue was to have a Bharat Mart, like the Dragon Mart that is there in Jebel Ali, free trade zone. I had suggested it to industry. I think if even the textile industry comes together, we can have the anchor investors which can help us promote the Bharat Mart. And that itself, I am told, adds very significantly to exports from our neighboring country. Their stock material have showrooms there, have warehouses there in that Dragon Mart, and people from all across the world, particularly Africa, Europe, the CIS countries, the GCC countries, they all flock over there, approve products, get them packed in the warehouse, ship them out, and by and large payment is also safer in UAE. Nobody messes around with payment in UAE. So I think let's look at some innovative ideas, how we can dramatically expand our industry both domestically and for the export sector, how we can do research to replace some of the products that continue to be imported, products for the aircraft industry, products for the defense industry. Now auto industry is using a lot of textiles also, or textile related products to reduce the weight of cars, particularly with battery becoming an important element and reduction of weight becoming as crucial for automobiles as it is for the shipping or aviation sector. Sky's the limit. Potentials are immense. Our choice, whether we want to be satisfied in our cocoon, in our domestic business, in our sphere of activity, or we want to look much beyond and be truly ambitious. I'm confident, having known all of you, that you will look at much more transformational growth in the years to come. You'll support us with import substitution efforts to reduce our dependence on imports, support domestic industry so that the value chain remains within the country. You'll engage with international markets with greater confidence and expand your international business. You will focus on quality. That is the most paramount need of the hour. And just like recently, we have, through BIS, the Bureau of Indian Standards, agreed to invest 40 crores to set up 21 labs for cotton testing. Suresh bhai, approved thai gyo, total paperwork sold divas mat hai. In 16 days from the date of my announcement. The entire paperwork was done and 21 labs were approved. 40 crores the government will put 100% money. 22 high volume of high technical instruments are being brought in. 44 trash separators, and all of this will help us do the sampling of Kasturi cotton, which we have launched recently. I invite all of you to tell us what testing facilities you require. Again, no limit. आपको 500 करोड़ की मशीन चाहिए और जस्टिफाई होती है वॉल्यूम के हिसाब से या मार्केट डिमांड और फ्यूचर पोटेंशियल के हिसाब से, I will invest. I as in, मेरे पास तो नहीं है 500 करोड़. Government of India will invest. So we are ready to support you in every which way. But I have always held the stand that crutches के ऊपर depend मत होइए. ये जो विषय आते हैं कि various ways के सरकार ये भी कर ले वो भी कर ले, हर एक चीज पे clutches पे मत depend करें. Sustainable long-term infrastructure will be my baby. Business investments should be of the industry. We are going to invest in the 7 mega textile parks, the PM Mitra parks, for which again I want you to give us the ideas. What is it that you want in those parks? What are the facilities that you need? What common effluent treatment plants, what specifications you require? What testing facilities you require? What common infrastructure will help you? Please come up with your demands on areas where I have the funds, where I am able to support you. And I am confident that when we work together as a team, when we enjoy each other's confidence, what the Honorable Prime Minister had said, अगर हम ठान लें तो कोई लक्ष्य असंभव नहीं, कोई राह मुश्किल नहीं. Once we have decided, no target is impossible. No difficulties are such that they cannot be overcome. आज चाह भी है, राह भी है. Today there is a desire also, and there is a pathway also. So if we all decide with passion, with commitment, if we all decide on ambitious targets, there's absolutely no difficulty, no impediment that we cannot overcome. And as he said, यही समय है, सही समय है. क्या मैं इस विश्वास के साथ जा सकता हूं कि इस समय को आप गंवाएंगे नहीं? समय को अपने मुट्ठी में बांधकर आगे का जो प्रवाह है, आगे का जो अमृत काल में हमारे सबकी यात्रा है, उसको सफल बनाएंगे. आज के जैसे अवार्ड विनर्स आज प्रोत्साहित होकर जाएंगे कि उनके अवार्ड्स उन्होंने डिजर्व किए हैं. उस अवार्ड को प्राप्त करने के बाद और बड़े लक्ष्य के साथ आगे जाएंगे. मैं उम्मीद करता हूं जिसको इस वर्ष अवार्ड नहीं मिला, वो अगले वर्ष अवार्ड की स्पर्धा में और तीव्रता से और तेज के साथ मैदान में उतरेंगे और इस स्पर्धा में this competition will help this industry truly become a world-class industry, a world global player of repute, high quality, high volume, big ambitions will result in big successes. My compliments and best wishes to all.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Honorable Minister of Commerce, please put your hands together once again for Sri Piyush Goyal ji. That was a lovely insight. Sir, I have to say thank you so much for that detailed speech that you gave us. It was a wonderful insight, and I have to mention, I loved how Sir spoke about the anecdote of the Jaguar lights, about being individually and collectively innovative. That is extremely important. And I have to also mention that, you know, the Indian textile industry has demonstrated remarkable resilience, navigating challenges like the pandemic disruptions, global economic shifts, and this adaptability is a testament of the sector's strength and its ability to innovate and evolve. And so I'm sure with your leadership, this industry is going to sail through with a smile. Do you agree? Yes? And now we shall begin the awards, the much-awaited awards. So I would like, the first award that we're going to be having is the Lifetime Achievement Award. Now, the Lifetime Achievement Award was something we used to call it, but here we have renamed this award because the person that we're awarding is still actively involved in the industry, and now this award is called the Exemplary Contribution Award. And the award is going to Shri Rakesh Mehra, and I'm going to introduce him while he comes on stage. Mr. Rakesh Mehra, a chartered accountant, is the chairman of Banswara Syntex Limited BSL, integrated textile manufacturer and exporter of yarns, fabrics and garments, having a turnover of 1,500 crore rupees. And he did his schooling in Amritsar and Ajmer and BCom in Chandigarh. He completed his 3-year articleship with A.F. Ferguson and Company, Chartered Accountants, Mumbai. He's also a chartered accountant from ICAI, and he's had 29 years of experience in the textile industry. So I would like everybody to please stand up as we acknowledge and give him the Lifetime Achievement Award, which is the Exemplary Contribution Award. Has been associated with various industry associations. He was elected chairman of the Synthetic and Rayon Textile Export Promotion Council, SRTEPC, for 2 terms. He was president of Indian Spinners Association, ISA, and deputy chairman of the Confederation of Indian Textile Industry, CITI. So thank you so much, sir, for your tireless efforts towards supporting this industry. Thank you so much, sir. Our next award, we're going to be recognizing the Woman Entrepreneur in the Textile Sector Award. I'm going to be talking about Neha Jhunjhunwala and a little bit about her. It all started almost a decade ago when Miss Neha Jhunjhunwala had joined Sarla Performance Fibers Limited. At the time, the firm was doing great across borders and had established a name for itself. She focused her efforts on professionalizing and standardizing the systems in place. So everything starting from quality management systems to HR practices and even operational efficiency could be managed carefully. Now, she's now the director of Sarla Performance Fibers. It is a proud moment to mention that over the years, not only has the company expanded its portfolio, but also won several awards in the textile category, a thing that stands testimony to our superior quality and delivery. She's a progressive risk taker and believes in the power of passion. Thank you so much and congratulations. Now we would like to acknowledge and invite on stage Dr. Neha Mehra, HOD Textiles, VJTI, and Ms. Tejal Lad, who is the current topper of the textile batch 2023-24, along with Mr. Abhay Sontake, For the Exemplary Contribution Awards, the Textile Engineering Department, VJTI. And I would like to, at this point, mention, I believe the students of VJTI are here. Can I see the students of VJTI? Are there more here? Yes, yes, look at them, they all are waving. Please stand up for us. Please stand up, everybody, a round of applause for the VJTI students who are here. Welcome, and it's so good to have you here. Thank you. Congratulations. Now, before we get into the other awards that we are here for, I would like to make a few announcements, which is we shall be clubbing all the awards together because some companies are getting multiple awards. That is one. Secondly, I'm going to take the names of the companies that are going to be receiving the awards. I would request you to stand on the left of my stage, please, on my left, so that you can be ready to receive the awards so we can have a smooth, quick receiving of awards. And the first 10 companies I would like to request to stand here are Reliance Industries, Banswara Syntec, D-Decor Home Fabrics, Doria Synthetic Limited, Le Merit, Alltax Exim, Sutlej Textiles, Som Textiles, Grasim Industries, and Vardhman Textiles. So please stand here on my left. And I would like to also mention you will be getting a souvenir. So after getting your awards, you may, whenever you step out at the registration table, you're going to get your souvenirs. So are we all ready to get the awards and clap and cheer for everybody? Yes? Okay, let the awards begin. The first company is Reliance. The first company is Reliance Industry, and the awardees are Mr. Hemant Sharma, Mr. Sameer Bhatnagar, Mr. Amit R. Jadhav, Mr. Vipin Bhargava, Mr. Shalini Singh, Mr. Girish Dikshit for the SRTEPC Special Award Gold, Polyester Staple Fiber Gold, Continuous Yarn Gold Trophy, Exports of Fiber Yarn to Focus LAC Countries Gold, Exports of Fiber Yarn to Focus Africa Countries Gold, Exports of Fiber Yarn to Focus SAARC Countries Gold. Congratulations. A proud moment, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we would like to have a group picture, please, where we have a group photograph for the Reliance Industries. A group photograph, please. With all smiles. Our next company receiving the award is Banswara Syntex Limited for the awards of Spun Yard Silver and Synthetic and Rayon Spun Fabric Silver. And for that, the awardees are Mr. Rakesh Mehra, Chairman, and Mr. Ravi Toshniwal and team. Mr. P. Krishnan, General Manager, Yarn Export. Congratulations. Company is D-Decor Home Fabrics Private Limited. And the awardees are Mr. Jay Arora, Mr. Yuraz Arora, Managing Business Excellence, and Mr. C.D. Kuti, Vice President, Yarn Preparatory Research and Development, for the awards of Synthetic and Rayon Filament Fabrics Gold, blended fabrics of synthetic fiber and natural fibers gold, fabric-based made-up gold, and home furnishings and value-added textiles gold. And we also have Mrs. Sneha Pai, Vice President, and Mr. Bhairav Naik, Assistant Vice President, Export Sales. Congratulations. Our next company is Dodia Synthetics Limited, and our awardees are Mr. Mansukh Lal Dodia, Chairman, Mr. Harak Chand Dodia, Head Engineering, Mr. Pradeep Dodia, Managing Director, Mr. Ritesh Dodia, Director Sales and Marketing. And this is for the awards of Synthetic and Rayon Dyed Yarns Silver and Continuous Yarn Bronze. Thank you. May we have the Dodia Synthetics Limited team on stage, please. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like you all to keep cheering all the awardees here today because it is a proud moment. Everybody has worked hard. So cheer on. Keep the clap and the energies coming in. Thank you. Our next company is La Merite Exports Limited, and our awardees are Mr. U.S. Lath, who is the chairman, Mr. Abhishek Lath, managing director and CFO. And this is for the SRTEPC Special Award Merchant Exporter Overall Gold. Congratulations. Congratulations. Truly a moment of joy and pride. Exim Private Limited, and our awardees are Mr. Manoj Kumar, Sushil Kumar Maheshwari, Director, Mrs. Rachna Manoj Kumar Maheshwari, and the awards received are SRTEPC Special Award Merchant Exporter Overall Silver, Micro and Small Scale Sector Bronze, Specialty and Innovative MMF Products Gold. Congratulations! Our next company is Sutlish Textiles and Industries, and the awardees are Ms. Smita Joshi, Vice President Exports, Mr. Gaurav Agarwal, Senior General Manager, Mr. Dheeraj Banka, Senior Vice President Exports, and the award they're getting are SRTEPC Special Award Bronze, Man-Made Fiber Yarn Blended with Natural Fiber Silver, Synthetic and Rayon Dyed Yarns Gold. Congratulations! Our next company is Sam Textiles Private Limited. Our awardees are Mr. Mukesh Bhargava, Chairman and Founder, Mr. Shaurya Bhargava, Director, and Mrs. Rupakshi Bhargava, Director. The award that they're getting today are Synthetic and Rayon Spun Fabrics Gold. Exports of fabric made up to focus SAARC countries Gold. cheering on. We need to see you clap. We need to see you acknowledge them. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Our next company is Grasim Industries Limited. Our awardees are Mr. Manmohan Singh, Group Executive President, Mr. Murugan Tendonkar, President, Global Head of Marketing and Business Development, and they're getting the award for SRTEPC Special Award Silver, Visco Staple Fiber Gold. I would request the next companies to be ready, and the next are RSWM, Shower Exports, well-known polyesters, Rugani Brothers, Grasim Industries, PFY, Shivan Yarn, Amber Sports, Sunrise Export, Kishore Lal, and Daman Poly Thread. Okay, so please be ready. Our next company is Vardhaman Textiles Limited, and the awardee is Mr. V.K. Jain, Chief Manager, getting the award for man-made fiber yarn blended with natural fiber yarn gold. Blended fabrics of synthetic fiber and natural fiber silver. Our next company is RSWN Limited, and the awardees are Mr. Ashutosh Sharma, Senior Vice President, Marketing Head, Mr. Balkrishnan Sharma, Business Head and Chief Executive for the awards SRTEPC Special Award, Overall Brass and Spun Yarn Gold. Congratulations. Our next company is Shomer Exports, and the awardee is Mr. Gursharan Singh Dang, Partner, Exports of Fabric made up to focus LAC countries, gold. Congratulations. Yes, keep clapping everybody, come on. Everybody's worked so hard. Congratulations. The next company is Well-Known Polyesters Limited. And the awardee is Mr. Atul Tandon, Vice President Exports, and Mr. Arun Jobin Putra, General Manager. And they're getting the award for Continuous Yarn Silver. Our next company is Rugani Brothers, a Government of India one-star export house. And the awardees are Mr. Kantilal Rugani, Managing Partner, Mr. Rona Kantilal Rugani, Managing Partner, and Mr. Bhavya Kantilal Rugani, Partner. And the award they're getting are SRTEPC Special Award, Merchant Exporter, Overall Bronze. The next company is Grasim Industries Limited, VFY Business, and the awardee is Mr. Shailendra Pandey, Joint President, Sales and Marketing, and Mr. Harish Maheshwari, Senior General Manager, Export, and they're getting the award for Continuous Viscose Yarn Gold. Our next company is Shivan Yarn Private Limited. The awardees are Mr. Sameer Patel, Director, and Mr. Mitul Ruwala, Director. And the award is for Continuous Nylon Yarn Gold. Congratulations! Our next company is Amber Exports India, and the awardee is Mr. Jinesh Kamdar, Partner, and Mrs. Radhika Kamdar, Director, and they're getting the award for Merchant Exporter Fabrics Silver. Congratulations. Export. And they're getting the award for Merchant Exporter Fabrics Gold and Micro and Small Scale Sector Gold. And the awardees are Mr. Kailash Prasad Sangai, the partner, and Mr. Ravi Sangai, partner, Mr. Kunal Sangai, partner, and Mr. Vishal Sangai, partner. Congratulations. As they get the awards, I would like the next set of companies to stand by, and that would be Devan Textiles, Sri Krishna Dyeing, Tulip Garment, Goyal, Atlas Exports, VTEX Overseas, Savilon Industries, Shadakal Industries, and Webhub Exports and Platinum Textiles. Please stand by. The next company is Kishori Lal Sham Sundar, and the awardee is Mr. Deep Agrawal, partner, for fabric-based made-up silver. The next company we have is Daman Polythread Private Limited, and our awardees are Mr. Mustafa Kudia, Managing Director, and Mr. Maz Kudia, Director, for the continuous polypropylene yarn gold. We have up next Devan Textile Industries Private Limited, and the awardees are Mr. Kubram Gupta, Director, Ms. Sita Ram Gupta, Director, Mr. Krishna Kumar Gupta, Director, Mr. Bhagwat Das Gupta, Director, and the award that they're getting is for Knitted Fabrics Silver. We have Sri Krishna Dyeing and Printing Works, and the awardees are Mr. Praveen Kumar Saad, partner, and Mr. Ashwin Saad, partner, and the award they're getting is for Merchant Exporters Made-Ups Silver. Next up we have Tulip Garment Accessories, and the awardees are Mr. Shabir Kagalwala, partner, Mr. Mustali Kagalwala, partner, and the award they're getting is the Merchant Exporters Made-Ups Gold Trophy. Everybody, I want you to keep cheering them on. Clap, come on, put some energy and be happy for them, as they're equally happy for all of you. Next one we have is Goyal Knit Fab Private Limited, and the awardee is Mr. Atul Goyal, Director, for Knitted Fabrics Gold. Thank you, congratulations. Up next we have Atlas Exports India, and the awardee is Mr. Janesh Avlani, partner, and the award is for Merchant Exporter Fabrics Bronze. Next winner is VTEX Overseas Private Limited, and the awardee is Mr. Ankit Kawar, Director, and the award is for exports of fabrics made up to Focus Africa countries Gold. Congratulations. Our next company is Sunilon Industries Limited. The awardee is Mr. Jitendra Jariwala, Director, for Sewing Thread, Embroidery Thread, Metallic Yarn Gold. Up next, we have Siddhachal Textile Private Limited, and the awardee is Naresh Champalal Jain, Director, for Micro and Small Scale Sector Silver. Up next, we have Webhub Exports, and the awardee is Mr. Ankur Bansal, Director, for Home Furnishings and Value-Added Textiles. Up next, we have Platinum Textile World, and the award is for Home Furnishings and Value-Added Textiles Bronze. Okay, moving on, we have D-Decor Exports Private Limited, Mumbai, for Synthetic and Rayon Filament Fabrics Bronze. Our next award winners are Jivrajka Textile Industries, and the awardees are Mr. Sunil Jivrajka, Managing Partner, and Sunil Jivrajka, Partner, for the Certificate of Merit. Congratulations. The next companies I would like to call to be ready would be D-Decor Exports, Jivrajka, the Rishabh World, Hugo Tex, up next we have Rishabh World Private Limited. The awardee is Mr. Manoj Sajnani, Manager Exports, for the Certificate of Merit. Turn around so everybody can see you, and you should smile as you receive your Certificate of Merit. Congratulations, sir. Next we have Fugo Tex, Navkar Group. And the awardees are Mr. Harshdeepak Haryan Gire for the Certificate of Merit. Okay, we next have Sidgiri Fabrics Private Limited, and the awardee is Mr. Kishore Jain, Director, and he's getting the Certificate of Merit. Congratulations, everybody! Congratulations! At this point, we would also like to recognize. Thank you so much. We would like to recognize Mr. Suresh Kotak with a Certificate of Honor. Please welcome Mr. Suresh Kotak on stage. Okay. Everybody, Mr. Suresh Kotak is being honored with a certificate of honor. Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Suresh Kotak. Yes, please stand up for him. It would be wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is truly an honor. Thank you so much, sir. All the award winners, I would like to once again remind you to please take your souvenirs outside. You'll also have your picture, so make sure you take your. That was the last of our awardees, and we're going to go into our vote of thanks. Yeah, so thank you so much. Thank you. Make sure you get your souvenirs at the registration desk. Now, I would like to request Shri Shaleen Toshniwal, the Vice Chairman, SRTEPC, to deliver the vote of thanks. He's also the Joint Managing Director, Baswara Syntex, and he has been contributing to the textile industry over the past 11 years. So please welcome him as he gives us the vote of thanks. Thank you so much.
Right, Honorable Minister Piyush Goyal ji, industry leaders and captains, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm afternoon, a very good afternoon rather. As Vice Chairman of the Council, it is an honor and privilege to give a vote of thanks at our prestigious awards function. I'm grateful for each one of you for taking out your valuable time and being present here at this event. And I cannot think of a better way to start the new year than felicitating our star export performers. First and foremost, I thank Honorable Union Minister Shri Piyush Goyal ji to spare his valuable time and encourage our industry award winners. I'm sure all the award winners are proud to have received their awards from your hands, sir. So your words are invaluable in giving direction and inspiration to us all. we will endeavor to utilize the Samarth, NTTM, and FTA advantages, as you so rightly pointed in your speech. And like you said, we have to dream big and unleash the untapped potential for the Indian textile industry. So we're all really looking forward to BharatEx, and I thank you for your vision in putting this concept forward. The entire industry has come together to proudly display the strength of Indian textiles. And I'm sure it will be a festival and a celebration of the entire Indian textile value chain that the whole world will talk about. I thank Srimati Roop Rashi ji, Textile Commissioner, for her presence. And I express my sincere gratitude to the Textile Ministry, who are tirelessly working towards the betterment of the industry. I also extend my thanks to Dr. Alexander Danda, Consul General of Poland, Mumbai. I thank all the senior government officials who are present here. Special congratulations to Shri Rakesh Mehra for his exemplary contribution award. Thank all the past chairmen of the council, members of the Committee of Administration for their guidance and contribution towards the success of this awards function. Thank members of the media who are present here today in large numbers, and thank you for your support as always. Extend my gratitude to all the sponsors who have contributed to making this a grand event. Also extend my thanks to Utsavya Events for staging today's awards show. Lastly, but not least, I thank the officers and staff of the council for all their energetic efforts towards hosting today's event. I acknowledge that the current business scenario has headwinds. However, problems are always around. But a wise man said, it is only a problem when you think having problems is a problem. I am sure that with the dynamism of our industry captains present in this room and the active support of the ministry, we will together find solutions towards growing exports and taking Indian textiles to new heights. I would like to extend my heartiest congratulations to all the award winners again, and I hope you will keep leading the way forward. Thank you again so much for being part of this event. Thank you, sir, again for your presence and encouragement and your great words. We can now all retreat. We've already had lunch, but we can all retreat to the room next door to enjoy some drinks and celebrate together. Thank you all.
Sir, there's one last award left. Shri Piyush Goyal, sir, please, there's one last award. There's one person who needed to receive his award, and that is Blue Sky Enterprise for the Certificate of Merit, Mr. Manan Patel, Proprietor. If we could just give him the award, it would truly mean a lot to him. Thank you so much. We overlooked him, so we would like to make sure he gets his award from you, sir. So ladies and gentlemen, a big thank you and a warm round of applause once again for the Minister of Commerce and Industry, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Textiles, Shri Piyush Goyal. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us this afternoon. It truly means a lot to us. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, of course. Thank you once again for being with us. It truly means a lot. My name is Christine Zedek, and I would like to say thank you for joining us on this prestigious event. And I hope you have a fantastic day ahead. And please join us for drinks, food, and snacks. And enjoy your evening. This is Christine Zedek saying bye-bye. See you soon. Please wave at me, people. It would be nice to see a wave of hands. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye-bye.